Welcome to Pure Fuckery, the podcast. I am your host. It's your favorite Dr. Bay, Monique Ross. In today's episode, I'm joined by a special guest co-host, Mr. Bobby fucking Dollaz is in the building. Welcome to Pure Fuckery, Mr. Dollaz. Say what's up to the fuckers out there, man. That's what they coined themselves as.
You know, I saw that episode too, man. What's up, man? What's up with the fuckers out there, man? It's your big homie, Bobby Dollaz. Hope everybody enjoying their night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We here down in Big Stu fucking studio. Shout out to my man, Big Stu. He's not with us tonight, but he's here in spirit. I absolutely feel his energy. You see me kissing ass, Big Stu. You see me kissing your ass. I love you, y'all. I love Big Stu, man. Mad love. Anyhow, I got my man Bobby Dollaz in the fucking building. I just learned like 5 seconds ago that he's not really in touch with the podcasting as much as he was before. Yeah, I'm going to put you on blast.
I thought like we had like confidentiality.
Ain't no fucking confidentiality agreements over here. You come to Pure Fuckery, the podcast. Anything goes. What happened, Bobby? Why you rocking the Bobby Dollaz show?
I mean, yeah, like I still got my podcast, but
okay.
I don't do the interviews and stuff anymore.
All right, talking to the mic. You ain't doing the interviews anymore. Why not, man? Why your heart's not in it anymore?
No, it's not.
Or you just don't have the time?
It's not. You know, most of the time it's more of a trying to find people to get stuff going, and the way my schedule works is the way my schedule works.
Right.
And sometimes it's hard trying to get people to coordinate.
I know. I look, trust, I know that. Like, I was supposed to record yesterday, and I literally just confirmed. You just confirmed 2 days ago. Yeah, I'm there. I'll be there. And then I get down to the studio and open a message saying, hey, can we push it back? And I'm like, okay. Yeah. Then it turned into pushing it back to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. And I'm like, let's just cancel. Yeah, and like, oh, I'm sorry. You are sorry, motherfucker.
Hey, man.
I hope that person isn't watching.
Hey, look,
I don't give a fuck. Man, watch it. You are sorry.
Everything that goes on Pure Fuckery ain't got nothing to do with
man, let's talk
show.
about this shit, B. We gonna talk about this shit, B. Here's the thing with us podcasters. Y'all don't know the work that people don't know the work and energy that goes in behind the scenes, preparing the episodes, coordinating schedules, coordinating your schedule with their schedule. And right now, like working with Big Stu and studio time and everything, like if I put you on the schedule, first and foremost, if I reach out to you to come onto my podcast, I clearly think you dope as fuck. Because right. I don't allow everybody into my energy space. You know what I'm saying? You have to protect your fucking energy at all costs. So if I reach out to you and invite you onto the show and you commit to it, now I've reached out and I've had people decline. You know, people get the wrong idea of pure fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're like, oh, fuckery, like what the fuck? But hey, it is what it is. But if you commit to it, your word is your bond, and that's something I was raised on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I said it, I meant it. If I say I'm gonna be there, goddamn it, I'm gonna be there. And I overextend myself, B, all the time. Yeah. I overextend myself, but if I commit, I'm doing it. Yeah. So y'all need to understand when we invite you guys out on the podcast and shit and say, come out, I want you on the show. And you agree and you set it up, man, show up. A lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of time and energy goes into the process of podcasting. This shit is not easy. It's not for the faint at heart. And then on top of that, like, we're utilizing resources and shit. Like, it's just not me anymore. I got other people involved in this process. So time is money. And at this point, you wasting my time. You wasting my fucking money, man.
I spent a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of money. Like, hey, real talk, man. Like, it's the gratitude, to be honest with you, man. Like, it's the effort. It's just saying, with an individual like me, man, because I'm a genuine dude, man. Like, I ain't finna, I don't waste my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about me, man, like, I don't like pictures because your booty fat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk to you in the DM just because you think you got something in common with me and all of that. Like if I liked your picture, man, I genuinely like that picture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I tell you on a comment on one of your posts or one of your tweets or something, hey, that's dope, man. I like that. It's because I actually found something in there that's actually working.
You don't never like my content on social media, so let's talk about it. So you don't like my. Am I not posting likable, like-worthy content on social media? I'm just fucking with you, B.
Like all your
I'm
shit,
just
man.
let's talk about the fucking social media and likes and shit. I like everything, B.
Yeah.
I scroll my timeline. That's how I end up in Instagram jail all the time.
Man.
I didn't know
like
Instagram had a jail. I did not know that they had a jail. But if you liking too much, sharing too much, commenting too much, inappropriate comments, or if you unfollowing people a lot or following too many people at once, they will block you. And I just found all this out when I started this podcast and I started engaging more on social media. But to the people that DM me and they're like, thanks for liking my content. It's social fucking media, yo.
Yeah,
what else am I supposed to do? You don't have to reach out. If I like, fellas, if I like your content, it doesn't mean I want to bone you. I don't want to fuck you. I don't want your.
Hold on. You're getting some dick pics now. Oh, you gonna get you a couple of them.
Let me tell you something. I get dick pictures on a daily basis. Multiple dick pictures. I get women hitting on me. It's a comedy hour, but sir, I don't want your dick pictures. Ladies, I am straight. I love men. There's absolutely nothing a woman can do for me but my hair and my motherfucking nails and my pedicure. I don't want shit else from you. The eyebrows and lashes, you know, the girly shit. As far as being my lover, I've thought about it, y'all. I've said it before on multiple episodes. I've thought about it. But I have not reached a point in singlehood where I'm ready to cross over and give up on men.
So is that your rock bottom?
I think that would be my rock bottom. I think that would be my rock bottom. And there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've noticed, I'm finna get out TMI. Like, I've noticed, like, when I watch, like, porn and stuff like that, and it's, like, girl-on-girl action, I do get aroused. Like, there's something in me that's intrigued by it.
So does that make me a lesbian because I get aroused?
A lesbian? You could never be a lesbian because lesbian are women. Does it?
I like looking at women too.
No, that does not make you a lesbian. That makes you a perverted old man. I kid.
That's all right, man. Hey, but like you see it. You hear me?
I look at women and like, I'm like, she's beautiful. I will compliment a woman like to the point where they might think I'm hitting on them because I've been places and been like, yo, your body's banging, or man, your ass is.
See, that's that wine, man. That's what
it's never the wine. Man. Understand this. This is me. It's who I am. It's like it's just who I am as a person. It's never a fake. It's never a front. It never has anything to do with like alcohol or any other controlled substance. But it's just me.
Well, I concur, damn it, because I tell you what, hey, I smoke me a blunt and fuck around, eat edible, the right type of something, shit, I might say the wrong damn thing and tell them where the hell I end up.
I don't need edibles. I say the wrong thing all the time, every time, everywhere. I laugh at all the most inopportune instances.
Yeah, I'm goofy, man.
I'm a real life fucking goofball, yo. Real life goofball, but it is what it is. But back to the point. Fellas, just because I'm liking your content, I don't want the dick. It doesn't mean want the D.
She want the niggas with the fupas.
I don't want.
With a fupa,
no, I don't.
And you got one of them big ass guts, and if you got the I can't see my dick disease, this is the one she loves.
No,
she wants
you. No, do not lie to these people. At this stage in my life, like the man that I decide I'm gonna settle down with. I have friends, they call me the runaway bride. We're not gonna talk about my prior engagements, failed engagements, but I don't want to be a player no more. That's what we go title this episode. Don't want to be a player no more.
I don't know, man. Like, to be honest with you, though, like, I've been married so long, man. Like,
how long you been married? What's so long?
Man, it's it'll be 21 years this year.
Wow.
So it's like with me.
21 fucking years? How is that?
What you mean?
I mean, because I was married, right? Yeah. I was married. Me and my ex-husband are literally like best friends. We live together. We're best friends.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it's like we're still, like he always says, like, I'll tell him, that's why I divorced your ass. Did you really? Because motherfucker, we still live together and everything.
Right,
we did.
Still in the
but
same
21
spot.
years, I have cousins that are, shout out to my cousin and their podcast. We posted up the podcast. They're getting ready to celebrate 15 years of marriage. Yeah. And I'm like, y'all not even 30. Like, y'all barely over 30. Y'all talking,
I just
21 years?
This year, man. Yeah, like it's.
You got it done young. Yeah, and I was too, but I divorced.
She like, I met her when I was 18.
Okay.
Like I was going to school, man. Like I was on a football scholarship, going to school, and I met her at school, probably like 2 weeks after I started school.
Where'd you go to school?
Mo West.
Okay.
And after that, we just kind of hooked up, and she just never went no damn word.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Yeah. That's dope. How many kids?
We got 2.
2 kids, 21 years, 2 kids. That's dope as fuck, man. I commend you. I tip my hat because marriage is hard fucking work. Oh, okay. It's a process.
Well, I mean, it ain't like being married ain't easy. It's really not.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like it's cool going home and having somebody there. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you might want somebody to talk to. Shit, sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? Some days you might want to go home and there's something there to eat. Some days you just might want to pick yourself up something and just go chill, you know. So it can be long and drawn out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? To keep it 100, but at the same time, you know, you're there for a reason. I mean, if I'm thinking in my mind if I wanted something different or if I want to change it, being the type of dude I am, I would have been done it. You
would have been done it.
Yeah, you know
that's dope, man. You sticking with it. That's 21 years is a long motherfucking time, yo. I got time to have 21 years. Like I'm only 40, so if I meet somebody that, you know,
just don't have no kids, man.
I want babies.
Nah,
what are you talking about, man? Here's the thing. I have a 21-year-old, and I have a 13-year-old.
And how that's gonna
and I want a daughter. I have sons, and I want a fucking daughter. And by any means necessary, I'm going to have my daughter.
To be 66 years old and your daughter 12 is pure fuckery.
Understand this. I'm okay with that part of my life. Because at 66, 70, 80, when I'm not able to fucking do for myself, those motherfucking boys, like my oldest and my youngest, they might take, there's a 50-50 chance, like it's hit or miss. They might not stick me in a nursing home. Like if they marry a decent woman who, you know, loves me and they embrace me and I have a good relationship with my daughter-in-law, I might be able to go and live with them. But other than that, like I have to have a daughter so she can take care of them and she can take care of me. She can look out for their brothers, her brothers. But yeah, I have to. And yes, I know that I'm fucking 40, man. And, you know, I recently been checked out. Like, the doctor told me I'm good. Like, you want to pop a baby off in there? Hey, go for it. Be careful. Like, if you don't, you might want to do something to prevent that. Because if somebody shoot the club up, a baby gonna reproduce if they shoot it up at the right time.
I just don't know about no doctor saying be careful after the fact. Like that shit ain't cool. That nigga lying. Don't do that. Don't play yourself, man.
Figure out to have 4-5 babies. Hey man,
you seen that Tracy Morgan commercial where he talking about are you sure? Or
I think so. I think so. I'm sure, but I'm 1,000,000% sure that I want to have at least one more kid.
I did want 4 myself, man. I wanted 4. But
4? I grew up in a house. I have 3 other siblings, so it was 4 of us. And we're all close in age, and we're super close. The 4 of us are super close. Like, we have different dynamics of our relationships as far as siblings. Yeah. My brother's the oldest. I'm the oldest girl, and then we got 2 younger sisters. And we're all 2 years apart, exactly.
Oh, see, that's good, though. Because now, you know, everybody in reach. See, me and my brother, I'm 9 years older than my brother.
That's how my boys are, 21 and 13.
And that's like, I mean, like, I felt more like a dad or like trying to protect him and trying to do more than actually what a brother should have.
Yeah.
And then I still feel bad, like right now, man, because I went away to college and started doing other shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get out the streets, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on the west side, so.
Where it on the west?
Man, I'm Theodosia, baby.
Okay, so, Theodosia. You probably know all my family and shit because my grandma grew up, like my grandma lived on Goodfellow and Wells. Yeah. And I literally, you know, it's grandma. So all the cousins, that's where we met at. That's where we hung out at. And then my other cousins, they lived down on Theodosia. Yeah. So you probably know my whole, the whole fucking family. That's what's up. West side. Shout out. I ain't from the West though. You know, y'all ain't from the West, but I fucks with the West side. I spent a lot of my days running those streets, man. I did. Just thinking back when I ride over there now, I like childhood memories replay in my head. That's what's up, man.
But see, that's where like all those memories and all the things that I've encountered, man, that's where Triple OG stories come from. You You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about triple OG stories, because we went off into a whole nother conversation. Let's talk about triple OG stories. Tell the fuckers who don't know what these triple OG stories are.
Man, okay, so, all right, so, like, I want to say probably about maybe about 7 years ago, when Black Expressions was real, I mean, when it was popping, you know what I'm saying? And they had all the sales on all the books from, like, Ashley and Jarvis Coleman and Eric Jerome Dickey.
Rest in peace to Eric Jerome Dickey, man. He passed, was it earlier this year or late last year?
I think it was last year.
Oh, that's crazy, man. He's one of my favorite authors. I got books. I got EJD up here, man. That's one of my faves. I love fucking Eric Jerome Dickey.
I think the summer that my mom had decided she wanted to be a part of their book club, like really be a part of their book club, she ordered, I put it like this, from, I want to say, February to about maybe September, I read 100 books. And
I'm saying,
I was just reading and reading and reading, and by the time I
keep kind of fading in and out. I don't know if it's because
I don't. It might be just my voice, man. I don't know, but it's like after I read all them books, I started like feeling like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot been going on in my life. I should start writing some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote a gang of different stories, and I filled up a couple of notebooks. And I wanted to do a book of short stories. I ain't want to do like no novel or nothing like that.
Sure.
You know? Some of that shit just be too long and drawn out. So I did a bunch of short stories, and man, once I got tired of doing the interviews with the podcast, and got tired of people like straight DMing me saying, you know, oh, I want to be on your show, man. Can we do it? Can we do it? And then when I say yeah, they tell me, can we wait like 3 months out? Like, nah,
got time for
like,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, but anyway, I decided to change my whole situation, and that's when I started hiring like live voiceover actors and stuff like that, and just started shooting out my scripts, man, all my stories, and we working on a bunch of them.
That's dope, man. You know I got my book and shit, right? Have we ever talked?
I think you did tell
So
me
I have a book, and I'm tired of talking about it because it's half. So you guys, I have a traditional book deal where I'm not self-publishing the content, right? I sold the rights to a publishing house and all that shit, got an agent, blah, blah, blah. And it's on hold. It's been on hold. Like, I started writing in 2014. I finished the whole series, because it's a 3-part series, in 2017. Had a traditional book deal offer on the table in 2015. That fell through. Got a new contract in 2018. My oldest son and myself, we were graduating. I was completing my PhD. My oldest son was graduating high school. Right. And then it got put on hold again. And we missed our window. It's titled The Miseducation of Monique Ross. It's a 3-part series. We missed our window in 2018. They were going to, it was the 20th anniversary of Lauryn Hill's, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Yeah. We were going to try to equate that into our marketing and branding strategy. And because we didn't have the NDAs signed, we had to wait. Then they said we missed our window, right? So it got put back on the shelf. Right now, Pure Fuckery, the podcast, which I talked about in one of my most recent episodes with JP Diddy, who gave Mo a mic and a camera. That's why Pure Fuckery, the podcast, was born, because this is me creating my own fucking window to say, here, publishing house, I have other shit backing me now, you know, rather than just piggybacking off of Miss Lauryn Hill. I have this podcast and this brand that I'm building that's backing me now. But this ain't about me. I always like to tell that story. Look, it's about Mr. Bobby Dollaz.
Good, man. And so anytime you want to get your stories out like that, man, like I tell people all the time, if you've been dealing with adversity, I say adversity, my bad. If you've been dealing with adversity, if you done dealt with some tragic stuff in your life, like if you've had things that you've accomplished that you feel like are so goal-oriented that people need to know, DM me, man. Let's write your story. Well,
it's written. I can't do nothing about it, though, B. It's like I've sold the rights. I could absolutely rewrite it.
When you rewrite it, bring it to me.
I'm not rewriting it. I told y'all. It's about to drop. It's about to drop. We not going to do. Now, my next couple projects are technically not under this new contract. Yeah. So I could do whatever I want to do. And I trust I'm working. Like I write all the time. It's therapeutic for me. Yeah, what inspired you? What inspired you to start writing? So you stopped doing the podcast and shit, or you stopped bullshitting with people.
Yeah.
And then you, cause that's what it boils down to. Like, people be on bullshit.
Hey man, we ain't got no disclaimer, man.
Hey
Hold
man,
on, bro. Like,
he doesn't have to agree with what I'm saying. Hey, the views that are discussed here are solely my views, fuckers. So if you have a problem, you consult me. Mr. Bobby Dollaz does not agree to what I just said, man. Fuck people. Fuck people, man. Who gives a fuck what they think?
I respect what you're saying, man. I respect what you're saying. It's just
I love y'all, though. I love y'all
don't have
fucking.
as many followers as you do. So, shit, the ones I do got, I don't want them niggas getting up, leaving tomorrow. I want the ass to stick around for about another 2 weeks.
It is what it is, because, hey, look, lost a follower, bye. Because I get like 10 more after that, yo. It's all good. But no, seriously, y'all know it's all love. It's all love. I pop my shit here.
Shit, man. That's
yeah, exactly. That's what we do. That's what we do, man.
But it's like, okay, man, like the whole writing aspect of everything with me is just like putting life like on paper. Mm-hmm. It's easier to actually be able to get a individual to understand what it is that you got going on, or I don't know, like when a person can sit down and read something, it gives them an opportunity to use their brain.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It opens up their imagination, all of that. And I'm doing all of that on my website too. So it's like not only can you listen to the stories, but I'll actually have the story written on the website. All that is exclusively on the website. And it's like you can listen to the stories in their entireties. You ain't got to just listen to it episode for episode. I'm even thinking about putting like the playlist down on there from the music that I put inside of all of the stories and everything.
That's dope.
It's just stuff that I feel like people can interact with, man, because we need to touch bases with what real life is, man. We done lost so much. Like,
man, people are so out of touch of reality because of what you said, social media.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. It's sad. It's so disheartening for me. Like,
to be honest with you.
because
from a standpoint like me, from where I stand and I watch and see, because I don't judge people. I done been through too much of my life to judge anybody, man.
I agree.
That's not my style. So from where I stand, just watching people be people, it's like, I don't know, man. It's just obvious that people don't understand what they doing. They're disconnected. Or why they doing
people are disconnected, man.
They follow what they see. You know, if a person on the highway take off and start driving real fast, the nigga behind them gonna take off and start driving fast too, just because shit he did.
Think for yourself. Like, be you, and that's what I love about me. That's what I love about the podcast. Like, I get people. I literally just connected with somebody today, and not to cut you off, but.
Nah, you good.
Be fucking you. Be your authentic self. And I had somebody DM me on social media, and they're like, I watched a couple of your episodes over the weekend, and I just want to say thank you for being your authentic and true self. Like, half the time I don't come here with a script or anything. I just wing the shit and I go off my dome because I don't want it to feel like it's rehearsed.
That's how it should.
And I want it to come off authentic and genuine, and that's who I am. That's who I've always been. I ain't sugarcoating shit. I promise you, I'm not, like, when I leave here, I'm not a different person. My homegirl JP, she told y'all, she's worked with me in corporate America, and she told these motherfuckers that if you ever thought that this was a fucking facade, it's not. That's her. Like, everywhere I go, this is who I am. Like, I know how to censor myself and, cut the potty mouth off when I need to, but this is me. And this person who DM'd me, like, they were like, I'm watching you, and I think you're dope as fuck, and I love how authentic you are and how raw you are. Like, I can only be me. And the moment I decided that I was going to stop hiding who I was and stop pretending to be someone else to the public eye. Because here's the thing. If you know me, you know this is who I am. But to the public, what you present and how you portray yourself out on social media, people have a completely different impression of who you are. And now that I'm being me authentically, publicly, and privately, I get so much feedback. And they're like, I love it. Keep being you. Keep being authentic. So for you to say that just, it rings true to me. And I respect that, man. I respect it.
I appreciate it. But, the fact is like, in life, any and everybody that got something don't want you to be comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Agree. That's why you don't get the sponsors you always want. That's why the sponsors that do come to you on these shows and stuff, they normally be the penny sponsors, the ones that actually care about the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The ones that don't care, you know, Barstool and all these people, man, you ain't gonna never get them kind of people to back you on nothing. That's why I sponsor my own shit.
Speaking of fucking sponsors, shout out to Big Stu Films. Man, shout out to Big Stu for always taking care of me, your favorite Dr. Bay.
Right.
I am here with Mr. fucking Bobby Dollaz in the building.
I keep hearing Dr. Bay, man. Do me a favor, bro.
I'm a doctor.
Bag, bro.
I'm a real, man. Like, I have my PhD,
yo. Real talk, though. I respect that.
And
look,
I hide that. Like, I try not to. I'm extremely modest. Yeah. And I've noticed myself, like, shying up and clamoring up when people put that on the table or introduce me as such. Yeah. And my homegirl straight had a talk with me, like, 2 weeks ago. She's like, I noticed that you always try to shy away from certain things, and you play this fucking humble role. Yeah. She's like, you can be humble, but you can be cocky too. Well, I know. And I try not to be that because I like people, you know, God loves humble people. People love humble people. They want you to pop your shit, but they also want to be able to relate to you and be like, oh, she's just like me.
Having something in common. Yeah.
It's a struggle for me because do I want to broadcast all my highs? Yes, but sometimes when I feel like I'm broadcasting my highs, it comes off as bragging. And that's another thing that my homegirl said to me. She was like, it's only bragging to the motherfuckers that's looking at it with an envious spirit.
Like I
the
said,
people that's on the same shit you on, that's popping their shit and making moves, they're looking at it and they're cheering for you too, and they're proud of you, and they're saying pop your shit. Man. So stop feeling so subconscious. It's like I'm working on it. I'm literally working on it because all this shit is new to me. Like I've said it before, I'm so far out of my fucking comfort zone right now. Yeah. Because this is who I am, but to put myself out there publicly and let people know who I am it's a battle. Yeah, it's a battle.
That's me too, because I'm not. Like, I don't believe in volunteering information, number one. And number two, I'm not a television screen type, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Like I don't even like looking at myself in the mirror, so I don't care to look at myself on camera and all that. So when it's all said and done, like, that's probably why this is my first, like, live or interview in front of people. Cause
hey, this some exclusive shit, Bobby. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Mr. Bobby Dollaz don't hop on the camera for nobody, but for me, he's gracing us with his fucking presence, man. That's dope.
Like, okay, so let me quick story, man. True story. Right. Like back in June, man. Like I was supposed to come on this show. All right, I had to turn the show down because I watched about maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and I was like, damn, I was like, I said she be killing that wine. I'm like, she be drinking like a motherfucker. I'm like, I'm like, shit, I gotta go get these surgeries.
Don't judge me, judge your motherfucking mama.
No, it wasn't even me judging. It was like, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to enjoy myself because I had to have surgery.
Yeah, you did tell me that. You did tell me that. So
it was like, I can't, they told me, they said, well, you know, when you do this, Rob, you got to be able to take the anesthesia. So you can't smoke, you can't drink, you know, just at least for 24 hours. We definitely go
smoke and drink.
So I was like, man, I can't get high. I'm like, and I'm finna go sit on something. I'm like, oh, I can't do it. So that's why I called, and I was like, I wasn't going to be able to make it.
And I understood.
I feel like because of that, I always felt like I owed you, man, because that was kind of a last minute thing too. I think I called you like maybe 2 days before.
I wasn't speaking on you when I was saying
no. I got thick skin, man. That kind of
I forgot all about this until you just brought it up.
But, you know, I have to say, man, like I'm one of those kind of people, man, where I right my wrongs, man, because I've done so much dirt in my life, man. Like I just say in my life I've been on both sides of the gun, man. So I try to always make sure when I leave. Because, you know, my first impression is always going to be your final thought. Yeah. So I'm always trying to make sure that when I'm around and I'm in front of people when I'm doing stuff, I present myself to, you know, that fashion to where you would say, well, I want to be around this individual. You know what I'm saying? He kind of cool. Like, I take pride in my name. Sure. I take pride in my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to bring you some shit, man. So.
Oh, man. Here he is. Here he go. Here you go.
Everybody know also, man, I own Taylor Money Clothing Company, but right now, we in the process.
What we got here? I'm gonna show
process
him.
of getting some shit done. So,
oh man, he got me some t-shirts. You know I rock my pure fuckery tees, man.
That's your medium you want.
Yeah, he said, "What size shirt you wear?" I said, "Medium." Because I needed to be a small, medium. Dr. Bay.
There go your
ah,
Dr.
man,
Bay,
that's all love.
That's just a little promotion there, man.
All right.
I love that right there.
What does it say?
It's triple
gold. Oh, man. This is dope. Thanks, man.
So that's just me. And that's not my product, man. That's Guild and them, like,
okay.
I got a wholesaler and everything, but you'll see Taylor money like on the tags of my clothes soon. Yeah. I got a lot going on, man, and I'm spending a whole lot of money, and I'm running around doing all kinds of stuff, man.
I feel you.
You know, so until they finish doing what they doing with their little pandemic stuff, I'll be able to start getting, getting my tags and everything. But I made that stuff today. So, I made all of that today. I made my shirt I got on yesterday, but I made that stuff for you, man.
I appreciate it, man. I'm going to rock it. I'm going to rock it. I'm going to take some pictures in it, and I'm going to tag you in them, you know. I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's cool,
Thank
man.
you.
But
for future references, my logo is trademarked. Don't be using my shit.
Hey, man, that's a memo you need to send to Google. That ain't got nothing to do with
I'm just fucking with you, B. But for future reference, if you decide to use the Pure Fuckery logo, it is trademarked. So run me my coins, yo. Run me my coins.
On one T-shirt for her. And it's a small, and she wear a medium, so she ain't gonna be able to wear that outside.
I'm gonna wear it outside. That's one of my shirts I'll take pictures at my house with. You know have one day I'm bored, I'll turn a light on and take some pictures and post them on social media on my stories, because I don't be posting the stuff the little racy pictures on my timeline. So hey, if you looking for the racy photos and you not watching my stories,
is that what's hot in the streets?
Let me tell you about OnlyFans. I thought about starting the OnlyFans. I had one of my homegirls came on, Rest to Go, man. She came on, and she's an ex-cop, and she told us that she told me she had an OnlyFans account. And I was like, what's in this OnlyFans account? She was like, you got to subscribe. I'm not subscribed to find out what the fuck you posted, man.
No way. Hey, look here, man. Let me tell you. Is this the camera? Let me get in the camera.
Look at the camera.
Hey, let me tell you something right now, goddamn. If your ass pay $3 a month to look at some chick feet, you are an inmate at the fucking workhouse right now.
Let me tell you.
Don't you ever do that shit in your life again. That is horrible, man. What the hell?
If I start an OnlyFans account, anybody that knows me, they know not to subscribe, because soon as they click on that shit, they go fucking come into some content of me doing the most weirdest shit.
Yeah, see,
like, it's not going to be worth your money. Like, I will fucking be doing something weird, but I'll make it sexy.
Oh my God.
Like, I'll eat sunflower seeds.
Oh, wow.
And drink wine and smoke a blunt the whole fucking time. The OnlyFans video, however it works.
$3 a month.
Yeah, you'll be so angry at me. Like, I would do the most weird shit. Like, you'll be like, this motherfucker right here. Why?
$6 a month, you can watch a clip of
People are weird. Yeah.
No, man.
In a sexy lingerie. I'll sit there and clip.
God.
I don't fuck with, like, I wouldn't clip my toenails. I told you, I don't do my nails. I don't do my pedicures. I don't do my hair. I don't do my eyebrows or lashes.
Man.
Like, I pay people to do that shit, but
bro,
it'll be weird.
Like,
I don't know. We always dive down this fucking rabbit hole, man.
I understand this, man. I know somebody turned the blink on, and we done went the wrong damn direction.
We back now. We gonna bring it back. We gonna bring it back. But I appreciate the merchandise. I absolutely do.
Sure,
but again, for future reference, hey, don't use my fucking logo or run me my coins. You know, hit me up if you want to sponsor some shit. You can use the logo all you want. Like, hey, I'm just saying. You know, hey, Big Stu Media, Big Stu Films. He teach me the game. He be like, nah, fuck that. No, tell him to pay you. Tell him to bring you your fucking money, man. So shout out to Big Stu. But anyhow.
She talk about Big Stu like he.
Cause I love Big Stu, man. I love Big Stu, and you know, Big Stu produces the episode.
Hey, that's
Big
what's
Stu
up,
produces
man.
the
Hey,
episode,
I like that,
so
that's what's up,
it's all about marketing,
shit,
all
I need
intents and
Stu,
purposes.
I do all my own editing and everything. And I'm
you need
tired
to
of
get
that
at
shit,
my
man.
guy Big Stu. I'm mad he's not here. Y'all need to link. I'm sure his daughter probably has a business card. We'll get one if Willie doesn't have one. Shout out to fucking Willie in the building, man. He's standing in for Big Stu. He's security. He's working the fucking camera. God, you know, he's showing us mad love. He's sitting here behind the scenes watching us like this motherfucker here. He go tell.
He got an OnlyFans.
You got an OnFans, Willie? Oh shit!
That nigga he makes zippers and shit on his OnlyFans.
Mr. Willie, no, you're Willie Earl. You don't look like a Willie Earl, but any motherfucker named Willie, I automatically add the Earl to it. So Willie Earl, Mr. Willie Earl, if you do have an OnlyFans, I just might subscribe.
God,
but
you know,
month, bro. Mr. Willie's a married man.
At least 10, bro. Do $10 a month. Be a double digit type. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'll pay $3 a month for certain OnlyFans, but I just ain't
He's
got
like,
it right
I did
now.
not come here for this
I
bullshit.
ain't got it. You know, that's what it's saying in the conversation. They be like, subscribe to my OnlyFans. I be like, what you do on there? They be like, all types of shit. They give me a whole list, and then I be like, no.
Maybe I'll clean. Maybe I'll clean in sexy lingerie. I'm gonna come up with something because I've told my social media followers that I might, I might start an OnlyFans. I don't need it. Nah, listen, if I start a motherfucking OnlyFans, trust and believe it's gonna be some money to be made. But I'm not there yet. I haven't reached that point of comfort with all this being in like the public eye. I haven't reached it. I haven't made it to that point. But honestly, I don't think I would ever do it. I don't think OnlyFans. I was like, I wonder if I could do porn. Like the last time I watched porn, I thought about whether or not I could do porn, and I was just like,
that's single people shit, right?
I don't think I could do porn. It's not single people shit because married couples do porn. You know how much people making on fucking Pornhub and shit for those videos? They making money.
Okay, all right. Let's keep it 100.
And it's not always about $1 though.
Let's keep it 100.
Okay.
Man. All right. Scenario. Okay. So yeah, man, you getting it right now. You know what I'm saying? You got your OnlyFans, you got your Pornhub, your little hamster and shit. Little motherfucking do your toenails and twerk at the same time.com. You know what I'm saying? All that old extra shit. And then before you know it, you know, you make your little paper, man. You got your nice ass crib, nice car, you know what I'm saying? You know, the windshield ain't cracked no more. You ain't got no duct tape holding the door closed. Like, damn, you eating right now. Right. So life passes on by. About 15 years come about and you sitting in your damn bedroom watching 50-year-old women fight on a fucking Love and Hip Hop reunion.
I don't watch that bullshit.
And your daughter walk in, no, not your daughter. Your son walk in the room and say, Mama, is this you? What you gonna say? Boy,
it'll be my daughter because I'm gonna have a daughter.
Looking at that shit. You can't be. But Mama, when I was at school yesterday.
And here's the thing. And my kids are the absolute number one reason why I don't exploit myself sexually.
That's what I'm saying.
I've had people come to me like, you should do a fucking sexy, seductive photo shoot. I've thought about it, but I've always prided myself on the notion that my kids, their friends could never say that, hey, I saw your mom in her underwear on social media.
Hey,
maybe we'll name the episode this.
My advice to you all that are watching this, man, hey, send your crush some panty pictures or something. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't do that because people exploit you.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, but don't do no porn and all of that extra. And them OnlyFans, man, like, them are not your fans. I'm telling you, them, and they definitely not your only ones. Like, hey, look, man, don't do that bullshit.
I'm not.
It's going to come back.
Yeah, I don't ever want my kids' friends, like my youngest son and my oldest son, some of their friends like follow me, like I'm Facebook friends or they follow me on Instagram. So I have to be absolutely mindful of the content that I post on social media, especially with my 13-year-old, because he tells his friends, subscribe to my mom's YouTube channel, but don't watch the video, or follow my mom on Instagram, you know, and they like shit and they like be in my stories, and I'd be like, damn, these little kids in my story. Like, I don't never want them to be like at school driving my kid. Like, they'll be like, look at his mom on social media. And even with my oldest son, because I have a 21-year-old, right?
Oh my God.
And like his friends are of legal age, and they've said shit because me and him have been out in public.
Right.
And like, I remember the one time I've spoke on it before, we were at Six Flags. Me and him, it was like a hangout day, and like I had on some like short shorts and a graphic tee and some sneakers, and we went out to Six Flags riding a rides, and like some some kids he played basketball with.
Right.
They like, is that you? And he's like, that's my mama. And they was like, yo, mama. And it's like, you know, not even on no arrogant, cocky shit. Yes, I'm 40 years old. This was probably maybe 5 to 7 years ago. And look, let's just be honest. I don't look like your average 40-year-old woman, man. With or without makeup, man. I'm sorry. Hey, if I don't toot my horn, who the fuck will? Oh, I'm trying to tell you, man. You love the fuck out of yourself. Love the fuck out of yourself, man. Fuck what people think. Love other people, but love the fuck out of yourself. Because if you not stroking your own ego, and that's the thing about me, I don't need you to stroke my ego, because I'm going to stroke that motherfucker 10 times over.
Just go and start freestyling.
You ever had family members intervene? You ever had an intervention?
Nah.
I've semi-had one.
I've never.
I've semi-had one. They're like, Mo, you're getting a little too ratchet. No, I can't.
See, that's gotta be a woman thing. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the men to celebrate when they get ratchet.
I'm kidding. I've never had anyone pull me off to the side and say, Mo, you're being a little ratchet. I know. But I have been ratchet.
Is it all right, though?
I would once, like, if my homegirls see me going down a downward spiral. Yeah. And they'd be like, Mo, where do you draw the line? Like, you've been a little too ratchet. You doing this, doing that. I would welcome it, because sometimes you need and I ain't even say sometimes, you absolutely need those people in your fucking life that's gonna pull you back, keep you grounded, and bring you back to fucking reality and say, hey, you fucking up, you doing wrong, get your shit together. Speaking of dicks, I remember you can buy dicks on the internet. My God, I'm gonna reach out to them for sponsorship. Because you can buy dicks in a bag on the internet, and I did. It's like some gummy dicks you can buy and send them. I had a mail to one of my old assistants. I need to reach out to him. Oh my God! But you can buy dicks in a bag, like they were some gummy bear like type shit, and I sent it to him on his birthday or Christmas or some shit. But anyhow,
okay. So here's my disclaimer. Okay, for pure fuckery, I accidentally dropped off some edibles in here.
Oh man!
And it was an accident.
I ate those edibles, and it was not an accident.
And Dr. Bay is really enjoying herself right now.
Here's the thing, whoever the fuckers that are gonna watch this, they're gonna be like, he doesn't even know that that's her.
Right. I mean,
I don't need edibles.
Man. I already know.
This is just me. I had a married man recently reach out to me. He's trying to get me to come to Dallas. And I thought he was divorced or split up. You're good. I thought he was divorced or split up. And so I was game. I'm like, shit, you want to flew me? If I can get flued out, I'll come to Dallas. Really? And he's like, you know my situation, right? I'm like, no, I don't know your situation. He's like, I got married. I was like, peace. Keep it pushing.
Wife in Dallas and shit.
Keep it fucking pushing, y'all.
Wait a minute.
I don't do married men.
Let's do this. Let's rewind this.
Let's rewind.
So somebody say, I'm gonna fly you out to Dallas. You just gonna up.
I semi know him.
But that ain't got nothing to do with your life here at home and your kids and everything. You just finna dip.
I need look, I be needing a break sometimes.
You just gonna skirt out on there?
And if motherfucker gonna flew me out, I'm gonna hop on that plane, man. I'm sorry. Hey.
Oh, why she gotta be Richie from Harlem Nights, bro? What?
I'm gonna hop on that plane, man. If you
ain't coming home no more.
Listen, here's the thing about me. I'm a Sagittarius. And if you guys don't know anything about Sagittarius, like, fuck off. If you sitting up like, here she go with this fucking bullshit, astronomy and shit, there's some validity to it. I've done enough research to know that there's some validity to it. And as a Sagittarius woman, I am a true and through Sagittarius woman. And everything you read about Sagittarius women or Sagittarius period, I'm her. And we're flighty. We're world travelers. We are always extroverted. Right. We can't be in one place at one time. We get bored real easily. All this shit. So that's me. I love to go. Like since 2011, pretty much every job I've worked like for money, not like OnlyFans money, like not for 40. or a mistress or nothing like that, but like a legit my career. We don't talk about my career, but as a corporate human resources executive, because if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, that's my vocation. Human resources is my vocation. I don't know how you're like, how the fuck are you HR?
Right.
And
this is your management.
But like I told you motherfuckers before.
You want PTO?
Listen, B, Dr. Monique Ross. Dr. Monique Ross and your favorite Dr. Bay are two completely different people. So you need to understand that. And the moment you understand that is the moment that your life will get so much more better.
Once you understand that, you can get flew out the day.
But no.
With 2 kids and 4 dogs.
He doesn't have 2 kids. I don't think he got no kids. But yeah, this guy was trying to fly me out. And I was down because he's a little cutie. And like, you know, my situation. I'm like, what's your situation?
Wait a minute, hold on.
I'm married.
Let's jump into this part right here, because this is something that's always like plagued me. Why do women choose the guy that they like by his looks and penis size?
I ain't seen this man penis, and it wasn't about his looks.
I'm just generalizing. I'm not saying like it's just you, and I'm just saying.
I don't know why women do that, because I don't do that. Like, I've dated some questionable characters in my day. I have, like, and it's not, I don't care. Here's the thing about me. Yeah. Physically, it's not about what you look. Do I want a motherfucking Kermit the Frog? No. But I'm more focused on how you gonna treat me, how you gonna take care of me, love me, and make me feel as a woman. I'm not concerned with physically, yes. Like I said, do I want you attractive? Yes, but I've dated some questionable characters, and it wasn't about what they looked like physically. It wasn't about, you know, what they had in their pants. Right. It was more so about how they treat me, how they make me feel as a woman. Like, do I feel safe? Do I feel protected? Do I feel loved in this environment? It's not always about the sex or, you know, but the dick does make a difference. That's the woman. That's the woman right there. Because us guys, we don't trip off all that, to be honest. Yeah, man. Y'all don't. Y'all fucking with anything walking.
Some of the guys do, but I just don't see it, man. Like, in all the time that I've been with my wife, I could never, like everybody that come and talk to me and say, like, you know, hey, bro, man, you know, this, that, and the other, and I met this lady here, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I just never have heard a guy say, I just never heard a guy say, like, man, I'm finna talk to her because her booty just hella big, or man, you see how pretty she is, man, I'll never let her go. You know, like, I've never.
What do they talk about? Because I thought that's what most guys, like, they go for the big ass and the attractive, and not always even attractive. They want the fattest ass. That's if you've ever asked, why is she, how the fuck is she single? Because I am got a big old ass. Man, fuck that. I'm gonna buy me one.
That's up here in their head. That's a little thought that dance around and it make a fool out of y'all, because every man don't trip off that shit.
Really?
And not only that, but like, if you weren't about how big your booty is,
I'm not at all. I joke.
To attract a man, the only one you're gonna attract is a kid.
Yeah, I agree. You're not gonna attract a real man.
Like, cause I ain't gonna stunt, man. Like I don't even trip out twerking and shit. Like, that shit that shit was so 2014 to me. Like, nobody cares about that shit. And that's the first thing every woman do. She gonna turn around and grab her knees before she.
I'm not going to turn around and grab my knees.
That shit is crazy to me. But, hey, I ain't going to act like it ain't something that we enjoy, because we do like it. We look at it, and it's cool, but
that's not what you going for when you. Man, that's not what a man is looking for when he's looking for the woman he wants to settle down with.
No, I'm not finna sit here and try to act like we looking for fupas neither. Now, don't.
I have. We talked about my fupa earlier, so you don't. Like, hey, if you can't accept me and my fucking fupa, my kangaroo pouch, then leave me the fuck alone, man.
But why settle?
I wear it well.
But why settle with that though if you know that ain't what you want on your guy?
What do you mean, why settle with it? I'm not going to settle with it. I'm never going to settle. Here's the thing about settling. I've settled before. We're not going to talk about who, what, when, where, and how, but I've settled before.
No deets, right? No deets.
And I don't want to settle again. Am I looking for a man that the world is going to consider a 10. No. I'm looking for the man that I'm going to consider a 10, a total package for me.
Right for you.
You know what I'm saying? I want the one, and I'm not even looking. I'm chilling. Like, I'm straight fucking chilling. I'm just in a space where it's like, honestly, that's like one of the furthest things from my mind.
That's good, man.
I date. Don't get me wrong. Y'all, we talked about the toxicity of it all. I have situations. Like, I have a situation. Couple weeks ago, we were done. I said on camera, we done. I'm good. Fuck him. He's crazy. And, you know, a day or two later, I was riding his dick reverse cowgirl. But, hey, shit happens. Don't judge me. Judge your motherfucking mama. But that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're going to talk about. We're not here about me.
It's just not that easy.
You know, it's not. Life is not that there's easy. Always gray area. But that's not what we're talking about. But what I want is my package, like my total package. I want to look at this motherfucker, and I don't care if the world looks at him like he's ugly as fuck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's a shit to me. Yeah. Hey, B married Jay. And I know 11 people that'll say, how the fuck? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But in her eyes, her man fine as fuck. Yeah. I love Jay. I love Ho. But for me, like, I want the Jay to my B. Cause I
respect that. That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to like it. You don't have to look at this motherfucker and like, oh, he this, he that. I'm cool with that. As long as I do. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We go come off the bullshit. All right, Mr. Bobby Dollaz. So I got 2 questions for you.
What's up?
I stole this one from shout out to my fam at We Posted Up the Podcast, man. Shout out to Big fucking Stu, Big Stu Films, producing the fucking episode, Pure Fuckery the Podcast. I am your host, your favorite Dr. Bay. I got my man's Bobby Dollaz in the fucking building. So you are stranded on an island. You get to take 3 things with you. What are those 3 things you're taking with you?
Man, that's a
3 things. Come on.
It's a trick question,
it's
man.
Not.
What the hell, man?
Whatever the fuck I'll tell you what I would take. And I stole this question from my fam. I was watching their podcast. Okay. And I was like, okay, I'm going to ask that question on my show. So 3 things. I'm stranded on a fucking deserted island. 3 things I'm going to take. I'm going to take my phone. I'm going to take weed.
Yeah, nah, I'm with that.
And keep in mind, we stranded. Yeah. Like, we're not getting off. My phone, my weed, and something to write with. I guess I can write on my phone, so never mind. I don't even need nothing I can write with. So I'm going to take my phone, my weed, and alcohol. That's all. And you can't take another person. No other people. Well, if I could take other people, I would take fucking
that defeat the purpose then.
I don't know, something.
Take my family. If I could take people, I would take my family. I ain't even gonna stop.
You would take your family?
If I could take people, I would take my family, my immediate family.
But you can't take people. Because if I could take people, I ain't taking my family. Fuck the family. The family fucked my husband. What movie is that? What movie? Hey, drop it off in the comments. You drop it off in the comments. Who said what movie and what character said fuck the family? The family fucked my husband. You drop it off in the comments. Enter to win something from Pure Fuckery the Podcast. It'll be a special gift from your favorite Dr. Bay. So you can't answer the question, but if you know what movie that is, I'm going to say it again. Fuck the family. The family fucked my husband. So if you know what movie that is, what character, let me know, and you're going to get a special prize from me. Anyhow, but anyway, what else you got? What you got, man? See, you can't take your family. Come on.
That shit defeat the purpose, though. Look, Monique, how I'm going to take a phone and we ain't got no electricity?
Don't worry about that.
We're on a fucking island.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the logistics of it. What would you take?
Logical, man.
Don't worry about the logistics of it. What would you take? I told you, I'm taking my phone. I don't even remember what I said.
Okay, look, if I had, I'm gonna be practical about this shit, man. I would have to definitely take like a fire starter. I gotta have one of those.
I'm gonna make a fire. I've watched enough TV and movies and shit where I'm gonna scratch some motherfucking shit together and build my own fire. Like, I think I could do that. I believe I could do that.
I ain't got time.
Okay, so you a fire starter. What else?
We can get this shit, Monique.
I'm gonna get it.
I ain't finna do that bullshit.
What else you taking, B?
Let me see. All right, so I'll take the fire starter. I guess I have to take a weapon.
Okay. I ain't think about that, a gun.
I don't think it'll be a gun.
I'd kill a motherfucker with my hands. Like, I swear I swear to God, I have enough anger and rage and hate in me where I can wrap my hands around a motherfucker's neck and squeeze the life out of it. I swear to God, I believe with all my heart that I can do that. But these are not my responses. This is his. So he's gonna take a weapon, a fire starter and a weapon. Sorry guys, I had a moment there. I digress. I had a moment there. What else you got? What else?
It would definitely not be a gun because you'll run out of bullets. So
okay.
I would definitely take like a machete or like a tough ass spear or something. You know what I'm saying? So I kill some fish, man. Cut off a wild boar. You know what I'm saying? Eat some moose antlers or some rat back or some shit. I'd be surviving off of that. Let me see. And I don't know. I guess what would be the third thing, man? I can't take family. Can't take my PlayStation. Ain't no electricity. Shit. I don't know. I guess like some food.
Some food?
Yeah.
You gotta catch your food, but I'm redoing mine.
Where's all these
Let me redo mine, y'all. I'm redoing mine. This is dead set what I'm taking. Dead set what I'm taking. I'm taking my weed. I'm taking a weapon, and I'm taking my my rose, my vaginal rose. Oh my toy. That's all I need. Weed.
Oh man.
Protection and orgasms. That's the name of this episode.
I'm gonna give your ass a week. I'm gonna give your ass a week.
But my rose is like it has long lasting life, longevity. Hey, and I'm good on that motherfucking island because, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to entertain the fuck out myself. Masturbating, smoking tree.
See this shit? This is how this is going to turn out, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to bump in her ass on the island. She got to share that weed and give me some ass so she can survive. In order for her to survive off my food and my weapon and my fire starter.
That's what you think going to happen? I promise you that's not what's going to happen. Real quick.
This is what's got to happen here.
You got your last one. Come on, give me your last one.
I said the last one.
What was it?
I said food.
Food. So food, a weapon, and fire. And
it ain't even got to be no food like you thinking. I'm talking like tomato seeds and plants, shit I can plant. You know what I'm saying? So that way, that shit gonna keep coming back every year. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating for good.
That's good. All right, last question. You on a road trip? Yeah. This is my favorite question because y'all know I'm a music junkie. Yeah. You on a road trip, 12 hours. What 3 artists, or is it 5? I'm gonna give you 5.
Okay.
What 5 artists are you riding to? You got 12 hours, and this is features, whatever the fuck. Their playlists, whatever they're featured on.
Oh, wow.
Collabs, whatever. 5 artists. Come on, you got this. I believe in you.
I know the first 2 gonna be Jeezy and Jay-Z.
I'm fucking with it. I'm on the road trip. I'm in the car with you. I'm in the car.
I know those 2. And then I guess I guess the last 3 is gonna be like some R&B type shit because like I gotta have some Trey songs.
All right, I'm fucking with it.
Man, see, I want to say R. Kelly, man, but they so
Man, I still listen to R. Kelly, man. Fuck y'all. Man. Yes, he's a fucking pedophile. There are fucking allegations against this man. He's innocent until proven guilty. But his catalog of music is undeniable. I'm sorry, man.
My goodness, that
his
was the most
catalog.
Shit I ever
Because listen, I don't want to offend nobody. I don't want to offend anybody. And people are like really like, fuck R. Kelly. Like I've had people comment when I spoke on R. Kelly and the allegations surrounding him. But separate R. Kelly, Robert Kelly from the fucking music. His catalog of music is undeniable, man. So I'm in the car. I'm on the highway. We riding down 55 at this point, and we deep in it.
I gotta do it like that. But I guess like
Trey, Kelly, Jeezy, and Jay. Who else you got? You got one more.
Man, like that last one gotta be. Man, it's gotta be like a mixtape, man, with like all my favorite Old school.
You get one person.
I can't, man, because I can't leave out like Patti LaBelle and Luther Vandross and BBD and like I can't leave out all these people.
So you just want this whole compilation? We ain't got time to explain shit.
Let me explain something to you. All right, music. Okay.
I feel you,
That's
man.
the soundtrack
it's
to
hard.
our memories,
it's
man.
hard,
like,
man. It's hard to pick 5.
Music is the soundtrack to our memories, man. Like how can I sit back and say to myself, like when NWA came out, man, I was on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Shit, people wasn't tripping off of people like Brother Lynch Hung and CJ Mack and you know, UGK and all that. Like I grew up listening to that type of shit on the West Side, man. Like we was West Coast people. You know what I'm saying? We was down South people. When we did listen to East Coast, we listened to hardcore shit like Mobb Deep and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't, like I say, man, I grew up in the streets, man. I'm a street nigga. I'm an ex-street nigga. Like that shit is the soundtrack to my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta have way more than 5
we gonna give you that. We gonna give you that. He gave us a little variety compilation, you know man. I feel you on that. I absolutely feel you on that. It's all good, but for your road trip, I'm in the car. I'm riding with you. I can get through this road trip with you with that playlist of music, man. Because I fucks with Trey, I fucks with Jay, I fucks with Jeezy, I fucks with R. Kelly, and then you threw out Patty and Luther. Man, like you know what I'm saying. You throwing some motherfuckers. A road trip ain't a road trip if you ain't listen to Betty Wright, After the Pain.
Storm, you know what I'm saying.
These two tracks,
as we like. Come on, man.
You have to play After the Pain.
Yes.
And what's the other Betty Wright?
What's the make?
No Pain, No Gain.
Yeah, that and what's the other one? What's the Oh man, Tonight is the Night.
Tonight is the Night.
Man,
you and that one too. Those 3. Yeah, a road trip ain't complete if you haven't played Betty Wright. Man,
what kind of man are you riding down for 12 hours and ain't listening to Levert? Or listening to Gerald Levert.
I fucks with
it. That man, are you drunk? Like, come on, man. No way, man. Winter, spring, summer, fall, man. Come on, man.
I feel you. I feel you on that.
No way, man. Come on, no way, bro. That's like that's insulting. I would be so offended sitting in the backseat of this car. Like,
I'll be like, let me out this bitch. Let me the fuck pull the fuck over. I'm out. Oh, Speaking of being out, man, we gonna cut this shit right here, right now, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to Pure Fuckery, the podcast. Yeah. I got special guest co-host Mr. Bobby fucking Dollaz in the fucking building. Out, man, shout out to the production team tonight. We got Big Willie in the motherfucking building. And we got Emmy, Miss Beautiful Emmy in the fucking building. Miss Ink man. Emmy, my ink sister. Man, hey, I'm working on this other arm, man. But this episode has been produced by Big Stu Media. I am your host, your favorite fucking Dr. Bae. Monique Ross, Bobby Dollaz. Where can they find you on social media real quick?
Oh, man.
You want them to follow you on Instagram, social media?
Yeah, Bobby Dollaz Show, man. Just go to the website, BobbyDollazShow.com.
BobbyDollazShow.com. Y'all know where y'all can find me on social media, on Instagram. I am so sophisticated one. Or pure_fuckery on Instagram, on Twitter, SoMo, SOOMOE, on Facebook, Monique Ross. It's your favorite fucking Dr. Bae. Yeah. Monique Ross, man. Shout out to Big Stu Media for producing the fucking episode. If you're looking to produce a podcast, start a podcast, if you need some visuals, if you need social media content, if you need a fucking photo shoot, whatever the fuck you need, commercials, get at my man, Big Stu. You can find him on social media at Big Stu Films, Big Stu Media. I'm your host. Once again, it's your favorite Dr. Bae, Monique Ross. Shout out to the fuckers out there, man. I absolutely appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, the love, and the support that you show me with my whole fucking heart. I appreciate it. Peace.